to another exciting stream with our Stardew Valley Let's Play. It's day 15 of spring, and there was a huge Stardew Valley update. So, currently, we have some changes. It's taken me about 2 hours to try and get everything all set up because I play with mods, and essentially every one of them was broken. None of my mods were happy. Well, I think maybe one or two of them didn't care, but most of them have had problems. So currently, there doesn't seem to be a way to fix fishing. The website, there's a list of all the mods, not all of them, but probably, it seems like most of them. And it says whether or not they're currently working, and it seems to think. Oh, from Mom. Dear Erica, how are you doing, sweetie? I've missed you so much since you left. I hope farming life is everything you hoped for. Love, Mom. Cool. So fishing seems to be broken. When you start it up, it tells me that fishing is not working. But the list online says it is working, so I don't know. If we have to fish, we'll try it and see if it works. Otherwise, I think I'll wait for an update to the fishing mod. And besides that, you may notice some of the things are a little bit different. On the farm, I don't see a huge change. But, oh, like this. We did not have roses before. This is because the recolor I had didn't work. There were chunks missing, like this. There was a square around this because they, in the update, the file is different, and there's no updated, they haven't updated the mod yet to change the file types to match. So, so those are different, but I found one that's very similar and actually very cute that I think we might just have to keep. So this guy needs to be donated. This guy needs to be donated. This is just food we have with us. Okay, thanks. I didn't need that one. I still don't need that one. Okay. Let's get rid of our fishing stuff. We want to do farming to start with. Otherwise, oh, it took me forever to get my portraits working again, but I believe we should have fully working portraits now. We'll see. Errors might come up along the way. And, I think that's it for what mods needed to be modified. Just generally, I went through and updated anything that had an update, but a lot of things did not have updates. Okay. Tree. You're sort of in the worst place possible. I can't see my farm. It's a little rude. We need to think about what kind of, actually, get out of here, you. You will also be in the way later. What we're gonna do, farming-wise, because it's spring 15th, and we have no crops. Mind you, I don't really like crops, but I do feel like we probably need a couple. Oh, also, the current shader, the current color thing that I'm using, ancient seed, that's right. Had I think they made the wormies look sort of greenish, like where you dig the dig spots. And I was like, cool, except no. Spring, 8 days. We have enough time for these. We get 28 days, right? Something like that. 25, 28. I put my thing away. Yep, I'm so smart. Okay. So, I replaced them with the file from the old recolor to be clovers, and I could have possibly broken something. So we're gonna find out if that's horribly broken, and I shouldn't have done that when that comes up. No. And this one? No. Are we not storing these? Because I feel like we should be. Mining. Miscellaneous. This one's supposed to be like food. And this one's like miscellaneous, so we should take this out. This one's like tools and stuff. We should take out anything that's not tools or like saving for later. Okay, didn't mean to push that. And we'll put all this stuff in here. I don't know what the plan is for today. Are we going to the mine? Because then I'll bring this stuff with. We have extra storage. It's already 10 because I didn't know what I was doing today. But cave carrots are food. You're a food. You're a... Wait, how much are you? These are all foods types. Oh, this is also food. That might be too good. You know, we're not that great yet. And then we need a sword. I'll bring that with in case we need it. And our pickaxe is gone. Oh yeah. Okay, so maybe we clean our farm. And where's the hoe? Actually. And go looking around and stuff. At some point, we need to have an orchard. Oh. Sorry, yep, forgot about you. At some point we have an orchard, and wherever you decide to place those trees, they're there forever. So we have to sort of be careful what we do with them. We don't need to donate that. We need to pick a permanent location for all of the trees to go. I wonder if we should clear an area for them. I would love to find a artifact spot, is what it's called. I think, based on updating my mods. I think where the worms are, they call it an artifact spot. At least that's what it was in the file names. So we can find out if that's what it actually is at some point. If we find it, we'll see if it works or not. Meanwhile, overall, I'm very happy with this new recolor. I think it's very cute. I like the rose bushes in the back. Oops. Apparently I left some wood out there. Who knows how long ago. Yes, give me your berries. I should grab my pickaxe, maybe? And... how's the sound? I feel like it's a little low, actually. It's weird because I have the sound set, like, in-game, I changed the settings to be softer because it was crazy loud when we first started. I don't know if you remember. It was, like, ridiculously loud. So I had to lower it for myself and for everyone else to make it more the same volume as all the other games I play. Because it's just louder. Which, I don't know what that is, but it just happens to be the way it is. Hey! Thanks for coming in! How did you guys, what did you guys do today? What were you playing? I'm doing Stardew Valley because we got a new, the update, so I had to come in and figure out what everything was. Just finished Stardew Valley 2. Do you like the update? I have a bunch of mods on mine, so it took me 2 hours to fix everything so that it was working again. So I'm like a little bit mad at the mods right now. And a little bit annoyed at myself for having so many. And for caring enough to fix it, you know? Thank you so much for coming in and raiding, though. I super appreciate it. If you have to go de-stream and do something, totally do. You definitely don't have to stick around and chat with me. But if you want to, you can tell me more about what you're doing. I keep forgetting my pickaxe is gone. My mods are broken. Because it messes with the coop. Yeah. Co-op. Oh, yeah. I ended up, my recolor doesn't exist anymore, so I got a new one, which I'm actually very happy with. But so many of my mods are broken, or I just got like temporary other ones, or I took them out temporarily. Usually updates are not such a huge deal, but this was like the huge one that everybody's been waiting for a really long time, so I'm really excited for all the new stuff, but it was definitely a lot of work to get my game working again. Oh, and I'm out of energy. I got this something. I should have put those away. I'm a little bit tired. I skipped lunch because I've been doing this. I was checking the mods for so long that I missed lunch. 2, that's not bad. You're liking the new update so far? I don't know. That increases speed. I probably don't need that right now. I don't know if... Okay. Didn't mean to do that. I'm only on day 15 because I started a new save. So I'm not sure that it will matter at all. Any of the updates. I feel like a lot of stuff will come like later. At least year 2. So I don't know that my gameplay is going to be affected just yet. But I'm still really excited about all of the stuff I read. There's little things, like you can drink mayonnaise now that will affect me as soon as I get mayonnaise. But I have been moving slowly. Not having a pickaxe is killing me. I don't know what to do with myself. I love the way the wild grass looks. It's so pretty. When I just started and the other one is 3 years old, is year 3, is pretty cool with the update. Yeah. I've never gotten to year 3 before because I always, like, I get really into it for a while and, like, way binge Stardew Valley, and then I get, like, drained because I overdid it, and then I don't want to do it for a long time. I, like, have to take a break from it, and then I come back and I'm like, well, if I'm coming back, I might as well start a new one. So I just have like 1,000 old saves that are all like 1 year in, because I just like binge played it for a while and then stopped and then started a new one. So I was like, I'm gonna start a new one, and it's gonna be the one I do on Twitch, and we're not gonna start a new one. I have to just keep playing this one with my followers. Like, this is the only one I'm allowed to do on Twitch. I was burned out from it before, yeah. Every time I do it, I get burned out. I'm so bad about that. Whoops, wrong button. Thank you for following! Cube Games, by the way. I don't know if I said that out loud. But I am recording for YouTube also, so anybody who misses it and watches later should check out Cube Games with the Z at the end on Twitch. Thank you very much for rating. I am terrible at remembering to raid, but I feel like I always end with like one person, and I'm just like, I don't need to raid with one person. But I really should just get in the habit of doing it, even if I only have one person with me at the end. Yeah, no problem. Because it'll become habit and I'll get used to it. Otherwise, I'm gonna have like 10,000 people on here and I'll be like, whoops, forgot to raid, because I never did remember to do that. I forgot I had a thing. The hat mouse! Oh my god, yes. Love the hat mouse. Granny Evelyn, I know you're just getting started as a gardener, so I wanted to give you a little tip. Most crops only grow in one season. Oh, yeah. We gotta remember that. Of course, it helps to make new friends. Yeah. I watch a bunch of people on Twitch, and I just have to remember to take the time to raid them. Whoops, there's more. I sort of wish these were reshaded. But I guess everything, like the items probably should... Oh, I missed a flower. It'll be there tomorrow. Or it won't. I don't remember. Usually I pick everything up. But let's run to the community center before the day runs out. I do wish things were slightly brighter at night. Because I do have such trouble seeing. But I guess that's because they want you to get a glow ring later. Yeah, you should go grab a snack, of course. You've got stuff going on. Oh, we have a fish. Wait. Fish bundle. I'm so used to the crop bundle, because that's what I was working on before. What are you? Were you... Oh, you're a specialty fish. We got the first specialty fish. That's so exciting. Cool. Is it too late for Linus to be awake? Come here, you. I don't know if we can give him a thing yet, but I think we should check. So my map one, still working. I think I did have to download an update, but yeah, I did. Because the first time I loaded in, I was just checking, whoops, what mods worked. I keep clicking the wrong buttons. I'm so excited. I loaded in the first time to see which mods were and were not working, and I think nothing was working, or like just one or two things. He's asleep. I'm sorry. That's fair, I guess. It's really late at night. But my map mod was not working, and I wanted to see if my portraits were working, which, by the way, they should be now, but that one took the longest to figure out. I needed, like, to update the mod, and then I also needed to get, like, an extra side thing that was, like, a mod to modify the mod to make it work. I don't know. It was all very weird and annoying. We don't have anything for that one. You. We can sell that, and these. Wood. Miscellaneous. And then the rest I think we can sell. It's not worth anything, but we've already donated it all, so. Did we? Do we? Can we donate salmon berries? I don't remember. No, we checked. Did we check? I feel like we checked. I forget how much the second backpack is. Does it exist automatically? Yes, the pickaxe is ready. So it was only gone for a day. It still killed me. Pierre. Hello, neighbor. I hope you are feeling settled in your new home. I don't know what Pierre sounds like. I am writing you to let you know that Pierre's store is selling fertilizers. You can swing by if you can afford boxes, whatever. Sort of skipped. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. I was watching Dr. Gluon. Huh, I just keep missing. I was watching Dr. Gluon play because he had Stardew Valley. Did we plant anything there? It gotta just not have anything behind the scarecrow. I can never see what's going on. He was playing Stardew Valley, but he had no mods, so he was not having any troubles. But, we already donated our cauliflower. Excellent. He reminded me that we never do any of the quests in town. I never help any of the people. And I do feel like perhaps I should consider helping people. So I think we should check the board on the way. And we should... Yeah, it is still here. I don't need it unless, Linus can take another gift. Can Linus take one more? Oh, wrong thing. We can do one more gift this week. I really only need one, but I think I'll save the fancy daffodil for him, because it's a star. I don't think it actually matters, but it makes me feel like I'm giving him something better. Or should we save a salmon berry for him? Because that one's sort of a food. I feel like everybody hates salmon berries. I don't think Linus does, though. Linus loves everything you do. At least he loves everything I do. Oh my god. So I was saying, and I don't know if I ever finished, when I loaded up my game and the map was gone. Except, what do you need? It's Robin. Could you bring me 20 pieces of stone? Gathered today. It has to be fresh. Literally, you're rude. Oh. Oh, you open at 9? Is that true? I guess it is. Don't notice me not doing anything suspicious. Boop, 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 boop. I guess I could get more. I can eat them too. They're not worth very much energy and stuff. The map wasn't loading. I'm gonna just never finish telling a story. The map wasn't loading, so I couldn't see where any of the characters were when I first loaded in, so then I couldn't find anybody to check. I don't need you, I need the blacksmith. I couldn't find any of the characters to check if the portraits were working, so I just had to go to Linus because he's in the same place every morning. Yes! So exciting. Also, I just found a geode in the trash. Thanks. Cool. We haven't donated that yet. Whoops. I feel like I need a checklist because I've started so many games that... Rude. You don't need to take that out of the garbage, Erica. Geodes? Sure. But that was not great. Hey, welcome back. Boo-boo, donate. We should probably move this to somewhere where it's useful. You we probably won't use. And you I guess I should put here in case I need to eat. Although that's not a great thing to eat if I get hurt. I probably should have brought real food if I'm going mining. But you know, we make these choices and we just have to live with them. I could walk up this way. I'm never very good at walking up that way because I'm uncoordinated and I seem to always get stuck. But that's okay. Yes, we do. I'm terrible at planning ahead. I always do like, I'm totally gonna do whatever thing, and then I finish that thing and I'm like, what am I doing next? Just on the fly. But we checked the board and Robin wants stone, so we're gonna go get stone. I don't know if you can hear, but my dog's barking. I'm the same, I'm all over the place, yeah. I'm really bad about that. I'm gonna put you here so I remember to eat you if I need it. My dog is 1 year old and she really likes being loud. I'm assuming she's yelling at someone because they're not playing with her. Or they are playing with her and she's still yelling at them. 5 wood. Stone. 5 stone. I totally know the difference between wood and stone. Okay. Do I have to actually turn them into her? Probably, right? I feel like some of them, they tell you to do something, like kill slimes or whatever, and they don't actually take the supplies, they just want you to have done it. Thank you for following! Yay, bug meat. That's so gross. We're at level 15. I seriously need a better weapon. I still have the terrible bad sword you start with. Someday one of you will drop a weapon. And then I won't have to just click like a crazy person. I mean, I could also click like methodically, but... Okay, turn around. Ugh, those flies. Those flies are my worst enemy. Get out of here. Get out of here, fly. Yeah! Ooh, bug meat. It's really gross that I'm excited about bug meat because I can eat it. It's a strange choice. But it's the game's fault for making that a mechanic. If it wasn't a mechanic, I wouldn't be doing it. They brought this grossness on themselves. Oh, we have to remember to get back. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you for asking. Just enjoying the new Stardew update. What time does Robin go to bed? There's a ladder. It was looking like it was starting to turn green for a second there, and I feel like I narrowly escaped getting an infected level. Ugh, not these guys. No, one of them's a thing. Well, I only missed one. Flies. Gross. Gross. I don't like things that fly at me. Not in real life. Not in the wild. Not in the game. Except those guys actually aren't bad. As long as I don't accidentally walk into them. These guys aren't bad either. They don't have like a crazy pace. The flying ones just like fly through you. And the slimes, of course, just like jump like crazy things. I thought my inventory was full for a second because I was not picking those up, but I think it was just being delayed. Okay, that's apparently a bug. Or not? I don't know. It decided never to move. Oh, you're still alive? Ugh. I just thought you didn't exist. You're hiding behind the wall. Hiding where I couldn't see you. There's another one? Where did you come from? Are you just dancing up there? I kind of like the dancing ones, actually. They're a little bit fun. Let's find a ladder. There it is. Okay, floor 18. Let's see if we can get to 20. Although, starting to get late. 4:40. I don't want to be out too late. Does Robin go to anywhere at night? I'll take those torches for my farm. I don't have to craft them, you can just steal them. So, the graphics that I do have are, made by me. It's an overlay I did myself. I don't currently have emotes or anything unlocked until I become an affiliate, so I don't have any of those things yet. But close close. I almost have 50 followers. So we're well on our way to reaching the point where I can unlock my first emoji. Is it an emoji or an emote? Depending on which website it is, they all seem to call it something different. I like emote better, I feel like. Emoji sounds like what my dad would say. Some places still use it, and I feel like it's like Facebook or something. Like it feels old. I mean, I think there's stuff in the middle, but... Oh, I knew we were coming close. Okay, let's see if we can find Robin. I don't think there's any... What is this? Excuse me? In spring, takes 8 days to mature. Harvest with the scythe, plant near water. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Where is Robin? Are you... Ooh, you're on your way out. Okay. I'll head down to the pub. Ah, she's playing music. That's fun. Hey, random guy I just walked into. Eventually, they're going to sink. I think he was talking about skipping rocks, and I totally skipped it because I was clicking too excitedly. I was killing things too long. I just got in the habit of clicking. You. Yeah. Journal updated. Gathering stones. What else are we working on? Robin's lost axe. Ugh, I should have found that yesterday when we didn't have a pickaxe. Deeper into the mine, we gotta get to level 40, and we still don't have a coop. I don't remember how much those cost, but it's too much. Did we ever actually go inside the shop? Because I don't know if we did. Oh. Welcome to Pierre's. How can I help you? This is gonna be what's his face showing up. The evil Joja Mart guy. Will his thing change? Yeah. I wasn't sure if in the cutscenes it would do that or not. Ahem. Morris. He doesn't look so evil in that picture, actually. Come and get it, folks. Coupons are 50% off your purchase at Joja Mart. Well, any takers? Everybody's gonna go get 50% off. But not me. But I can't match those prices. I'd be selling at a loss. I have worked for many a small business and work for one right now, so it must be so difficult for you to lose your local customers like that, loyal customers like that. But can you blame them? Joja Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. You can do a gameplay where you go to Joja Mart and like you support Joja Mart and you build them up and make corporateness in charge. 10,000! Ugh, that's so expensive, but I want every slot. I'm a hoarder and I want it all. I want it all. We need to put stone. We need slime. We need quartz. We need... Are those things even unlocked right now? I don't think they're unlocked at the community center. Did I unlock a new area? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I finished one of the fish bundle ones. I really want that path to lead up to this every single time. And it doesn't. But I do that, like, every time. Excuse me? We unlocked... Yeah, we did unlock a new one, and I never actually looked at it. Okay. One of each thing. And I clicked the wrong button. 99 slimes. 10 bat wings. 1 solar and 1 void. And then... Whoop, you, and you, and then it's a frozen tier, right? Yeah, and a fire quartz. Okay, so we're off to a really bad start there. Cool. But it's a start, you know. So we need slime and bat wings. I haven't even seen bats yet. So we are not very far into things. And the dog's barking again. Like she does. Dogs barking, barking in the background. We don't need you. We don't need you. I think I'm saving everything else. We can make a steak. Awesome and gross. We can not do anything there. We want this one. Should I put bombs in here? Do I have another bomb? No. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Thanks. Put that away. And then put this away. Are we storing slime somewhere? There you are. We are not doing well on slime yet. Cave carrot, crab we can sell. Seed I should plant. Torches I should plant. Put one like there and one like over here. There we go. Okay, we want it next to the water. Does that count? Yeah, okay. We'll sell the miscellaneous crab we got. And I dug up some... Not you, sorry. Next one. I can't see anything in the dark. There we go. Cat in my bed. Meow. Yes, leveled up in farming. We can make our mayonnaise machine now. We still don't have chickens yet. Yawn. Stone fence, which is helpful because we'll need to fence in our animals at night. And then a sprinkler, which would also be helpful, although the first sprinkler only does the tiles above, below, and then on either side of it. Not like the corner ones, so it only does a tiny bit of sprinkling. I mean, it's okay, it's just not the best. Ooh, pretty! I didn't fill it up. I guess I'm happy to have any sprinkler. Okay, that was a miss. We need to donate these, right? Yeah. We haven't done this plant yet. I can't remember what's here and what isn't here. I should have put these guys at the top so that nothing was behind them. But, you know, you live and you learn. I'll fill it up this time. So we only have copper so far, right? Is that true? Organize. Yeah. So let's go take this to... Let's go put all that in the community center. And let's go to the mine because, I don't know, we're just going further now that we have a new Wrong button. I wanted tab. Oh. I'm gonna bring food this time. I'm gonna be smart and bring food. I'm not very smart, but you know. Dog, dog, dog. Nope. I put it in the pink chest. Nope. I put it in the pink chest. Thank you. That dog is really unhappy. Should we bring our bug meat? Probably, I guess. Cave carrot. You're not health, but your energy and your speed, so I guess that's something. Not you. You're the most health. You're the least health. Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind if I'm dying. We want the edge first. Disgustingly, we want the stakes first. I don't know why they would give any health, but okay. So I want to go to the mines and try out a fancy new sword. It's very exciting to have a new sword. I do think I might do a sort of shorter stream today because I am dying. Not literally. Yes! Complete! What's my mini reward? Speed grow. Yeah, okay. Cutscene? We've unlocked... Is it the bulletin board next? Yeah, we should check it out. I'm terrible at scrolling. This is why I keep clicking down there. What was I gonna say? Oh, I think it's gonna be a sort of shorter stream because setting it up took me 2 hours. And, I feel like oak resin is in more than one thing. Ooh, a chub. Have I gotten a chub before? Some miscellaneous things. Okay. I'm never gonna get any of that stuff. Well, I mean, I can. It's just a bunch of it requires you to have, like, a real farm and real farm animals. And we all know I am not. I am not real. Let's go say hi to, Linus. Let's see if he's out. And then we'll go mining. I have not eaten lunch yet, and it took me 2 hours to set up. I was going to stream before lunch, and it is now 3:30, so lunch has been woefully delayed. Thanks. I definitely meant to block. So, anyways, I think today is going to be a slightly shorter stream, just so I can eat. I have not had a chance to eat yet. And I am terribly hungry. Get out of here. Haha! Take that. There's a bug. I saw you. Okay, and then there's a fly. Cool. There's no ladder yet, so I'll go searching. Thank you. Everything's so much quicker to mine, though, because we got our updated pickaxe. What should we update next? Our axe, maybe? For wood cutting? Probably. Okay, level 22. I keep wanting to say it out loud because it's behind my head. It's right here. So, for anybody curious, I'm just saying it out loud so that people know what level we're on. You could also be, like, counting along, but I don't really expect people to be counting along. Okay, well, so far, this cave has been great. We got our first hardwood. We need, I think, 10 for the community center. And it would be kind of amazing to just stumble upon them in the mines and not actually do any wood cutting to get them. Bah humbug. Oh. Never mind. It worked out perfectly. Okay, actually go around though. I hear tell that the silvery rocks have more stone in them. I don't know what the silvery rocks means. I was watching somebody play Stardew Valley and somebody in the chat said that. And I think the streamer mistake. I'm guessing these guys? Those guys are more silvery looking. I mean, they had stone. Oh, oh, I don't like you. Thank you. Just gonna move on. I just wanted to check that corner before I left, because watch them be hiding like a treasure chest or something. Or these. Maybe it's all of the silver ones. Ugh. Thank you. Woo-hoo. I mean, I can kill things a lot faster now. I appreciate this new sword. Ugh. Okay, give me all your treasure. Oh, wood. I saw that thing pop up when it was on the ground, and I was like, what? It looked like a flute or something for a second. I'm ignoring that guy. Hopefully he doesn't have the ladder. Because I hate when the thing that's the ladder is you have to kill an enemy to get it. Nothing down here at all. You're a suspicious looking stone all by yourself, and nothing down here. I really don't need to be picking up fibers probably, but... Okay, 25! We got a ladder. It's only a level, it's only 3:30, 3:50, almost 4 o'clock actually, in game. So, we could stay longer. I don't know that we're going to get all the way to level 30, but I think we're definitely moving faster than we were in the, before we got the sword and the pickaxe upgrade. Woo! What are you? Let me use hydrogical and pick up iron ore. Yeah. We can probably get rid of these. I almost said we could get rid of the slime, but we're trying to get 100 slimes. So I'll keep working on that for a while. Okay, 26. Cave carrots. Love it. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo-doo-boo. I am way faster. Shoo-room. Speeding along. I actually think it's gone now, yeah. Let me just check some boxes real quick. Nothing else up there. Check down here. Anything, anything? 1 copper. Okay. I guess. Rude. Ooh, there's a thing. Remind me what this is? Topaz? Or something else? Topaz. Okay. We've already got some topaz, so I had room for that in my inventory. Copper, copper. Thanks. I love this for me. Rude. Okay. I mean, I have more health than I do energy, which is pretty good considering the last time we were in the caves. I think we almost died. So we've definitely improved. I was kind of hoping I could go below that. Ooh. Okay, 28. And it's 7:20. Floor 28 and it's 7:20. Excuse me. This is a windy little path we got going on. Try to remember. Ooh, a mushroom. Okay. Fiber we don't need. Sap we don't need. Give me that mushroom. Yeah, the community center needs one. Do we need how much? We might need more than one, actually. I don't like you. I should probably have killed you on the way by because you're gonna turn into a fly and annoy me, but I'm just gonna run so fast. We haven't checked up here yet, though, have we? More bugs. Ah. I don't know if they're hiding something or not, but I don't want to mess with them. I'm just going down to 29. Then we only have one level to level 30. If we're lucky, we can get it today. I don't have a bomb, do I? No. Bah humbug. I do at home, but not with me right now. Yeah! That's a ladder. Okay, we just have to remember the ladders over there. Which hopefully I do. Okay, green guy, excuse me. Okay. No, not infected. I'm getting this and getting out. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Wrong way. I already forgot which way I was going. Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. I mean, I think we should probably leave, but... Okay. Level 0. Let's get out of here. It's pretty late. The community... Ooh. I don't have room for you, do I? I don't have room for both of them. The community center needs one of these in, I think, the chef bundle or whatever. Or the dyeing bundle. One of those. We need to be friends with Emily, by the way. I think she's the one with the sewing machine. Another forageable. And then I don't remember if it needs it in the food bundle also. Should we check that one first? I'm going to complete this stuff way sooner. This one's just crops, is it? Okay. Okay. And you are, yep. Exotic foraging. But then I think there's also, we need one, or is it the purple? Or both that we need at the bulletin board? I'm carrying stuff around that I was supposed to drop off, didn't I? Didn't I, aren't I? This guy I've been carrying with me. Okay, and none of these yet. Okay. Okay, none of that needs to be donated. Neat. I wanted to double check the thing and double check if it said we needed anything. In the museum. Because the description will say yawn. But like this does not. I think it's just a, believe it's just a gift we give to people if we like them. We should save it for Emily. I don't remember if she likes them, but I do want to be friends with her. I don't know if we're collecting earth crystals for any particular reason, but I will hold on to it. I should probably look up the things that Emily likes, but I don't know if it'll help those since they're already grown. They're just like producing extra now. But it's worth a shot. And you, okay. And oops, not bug meat. And not you. We'll keep that. I think I want the middle chest. Yeah. I'll keep those on me for the next time. Meow. So sadly, woo, combat up. What's a life elixir made of? Sadly, I think I'm gonna have to call it a day. I know it's only been an hour, just short of an hour, which is a little bit short for us. I probably would normally do one more day. But I am slowly starving to death, so I think I'm gonna have to call it here. And hopefully next time we can do a little bit more, have a slightly longer one. But I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think of the new recolor and if you think it looks nice. We have not seen any worms or clovers yet, so hopefully that's not broken. Crossing my fingers. And we also haven't fished yet, but I'm kind of hoping that just gets an update and I don't have to find out that it's not working. Especially before, like, an event happens in the game would be nice. I know there's at least one that has fishing. I think two, actually, because there's one that's, like, fishing and everybody fishes together, and then there's the night market that has, like, the boat where you fish. So hopefully the fishing mod is fixed before both of those things, because I certainly don't want to do either of those without it. I hate fishing. I hate fishing. I'm sorry, I just can't do that minigame. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a lot of fun. Oh my goodness, look at our current funds. Anyway, it is the start of day 18. We're still in spring. We've got actually a long way to go. So, let me know what you want to see in the future, if there's anything you want to see. And I look forward to playing with you some more. Hopefully soon, now that everything's fixed. I think I can, next time we want to play Stardew, it should hopefully go really quickly. I just have to keep an eye out for fishing and everything else is fine. So, thank you for joining me. As always, let me know what you think. If you're following on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye!